Someone told me to check Facebook lookalike audiences. But what's that? Well, it looks to me that you're at the right place. If I have to give you an example, lookalike audiences is basically being here and being there at the same time. So if I am your client, this guy is the lookalike of me. So before we start this video, I want to warn you, you have to watch until the end because the things I'll go over are actually practical. You can actually apply them instantly to your ads. And I'm trying to check out the comments as much as possible. So if you have a question, make sure you comment in the comment section down below and I will reply to it. Especially if you're one of the first people to ask me something. For example, today I replied to a question 4 hours after I received it, and here it is. And I want to take this time to welcome you to our community. Just while sleeping, we got 5 new subscribers, so this is so overwhelming for me because I've quit YouTube for a few years and I'm back at it. And I'm trying to give you free tips that other people will not give you. They would either sell you a $700 course or put you in a funnel to sell you a $700 course. So if you're not part of the community already, make sure you take this time to click that subscribe button somewhere in the bottom section down below and click that bell notification so that way you will be notified by YouTube exactly when I upload videos. And this is really vital because that way, when you comment and there's not so many comments in the comment section down below, your question can be answered sooner. And if you enjoy Instagram, you should follow me at drnicky.official. And don't trust anyone that's pretending to be me. I will not ask you for any money in the DMs and so on. So Nick, hey, how do you use lookalike audiences? Well, you need one of 3 things to use lookalike audiences. You have clients, you have a Facebook pixel, or you have an email list of clients. And just for the price of $199, I'll show you how to do it. No, I'm joking with you. It's free and let's go check it out. As you can see, guys, I'm at my ads manager, and again, stick around till the end of the video because the way I'm trying to approach this and to help you out with it is trying to explain it in the easiest way possible. I don't want to complicate you with too technical things and too complex calculations and so on. I just want to, because marketing is pretty simple. Marketing is customer acquisition, how to acquire customers, and in this case, how to acquire customers that are similar to yours. This is the goal of lookalike audience. You're basically cloning the audience or the clients you already have. So you go from the ads manager, you choose audiences, you go to audiences, and here you see a bunch of different audiences you can have. So how do you create a lookalike audience? The simplest way, obviously, you need a Facebook account, you need to go to create an ads manager account. This is pretty simple. You go on Facebook, you go somewhere around here on the right corner, you click in manage ads and you create your account. It's pretty simple. Then you go on audiences, and what you want to do is create an audience. I mean, if you can create a Facebook account, can't really help you, man. Like, maybe I can. But so what you do is create an audience and click this little bit on lookalike audience. So you have 3 options here. First, you have the option to select your lookalike source. What is a source? A source is data that you already have gathered. Email lists, Facebook pixel, or something else. Sources, how do you choose from the second list? Sources. Well, let's get back to the create audience section. So click on create audiences and then click custom audience. So the source you can use to create a custom audience is either website traffic, app activity if you have an app, offline activity, customer file, and some events on your Facebook page, for example, everyone who engage in your page and so on. Maybe that's not really a bad idea because they're actually There might be your fans if you're selling merch or selling some course or whatever. Use your Facebook video. So this is really good, especially for retargeting. If someone watched, for example, 75% viewed at least 3 seconds, no. If someone watched at least 95% of the video, for example, he's really interested, which basically means he watched it until the end. You can retarget him with a special coupon or whatever, and you can make an audience based on that, and then make a lookalike on that audience. But normally what you would have normally is website traffic, because you need to get the Facebook pixel installed, and you would choose people that did specific actions. For example, if they viewed your all website visitors, this means you're targeting all the website visitors you've had, which is what we might do for this example. But if you want to be more specific, you would click, say, add to cart or purchase. This is the best thing you can do. Include more people. The minimum thing they did was add to cart, and the maximum thing they did was convert it into sales, which means they purchase. So you name your audience, Dr. Nikki Community Rules, create lookalike audience, use our audience, custom audience, lookalike, and you click on Dr. Nikki's Community Rules. You select the location. For example, if you see that most of your clients are English based, you would choose the biggest countries, English speaking countries, which are United States. You choose Australia, obviously, most of the time, sometimes New Zealand, Canada, and it's always good to have the United Kingdom. Obviously, it varies, and then you choose the audience size. So we're at the Ads Manager screen, and I'm creating a new campaign. What you want to do to perfect your lookalike audiences is click Conversions. What I want to do is go to Audiences here and select our custom audience. Select one of a random lookalike audience, for example, all website visitors. And what you want to do is obviously target specific locations, but that's something you can do. Language, if, for example, the product you're selling is English only. Something that a lot of people don't know is that you cannot just target demographics and interest. You can also target behaviors. And what behaviors basically means is shopping behavior. For example, engaged shopper is the best, in my opinion, behavior, which means people who have clicked on the call to action button shown now in the past week. So if you go on browse, you can see different behaviors. For example, anniversary within 90 days. If they have an anniversary and you're in the travel niche, you can target that. I'll go over more in depth about it in one of the next videos, but digital activities, Canvas gaming, Facebook payments users, which means people who have used Facebook payments in the past 30 days. Facebook page admins, if you have some admin panel. Internet browser used, like if you're advertising Opera, you don't want to advertise it to people as a browser to people who already have it. You would probably advertise it to Chrome and Safari browser users, for example. And purchase behavior is one of the best things I like to choose. And there's a lot of other things that you can choose in behavior, but this is just a brief example. If you guys enjoyed this video, please slap a like on it. And if you made it so far, you are a real hero. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud that you can be a member of this community. We share free tips on e-commerce, Shopify, dropshipping, Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, and anything you need to start your online business. If you guys want me to include a topic or talk about a topic, please comment in the comment section down below the topic that you would want me to make a video about, and there's a good chance I'll talk about it in the next video. Also, make sure you subscribe so you follow up on the next video. Like, if you ask a question but don't subscribe to get the answer, it's like talking to my computer. Hey, Mac, Siri, someone? Hello? It ain't gonna work for you. And you know what you need? A video a day that will keep the doctor away. This is no medical advice and this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If I'm not promising you any profits, I'm just giving you out free tips. See you in the next one.